Hello. So I'm going to talk about Google AdWords, the importance of Google AdWords, and how we can set a Google AdWords campaign. So throughout this presentation, I will show you how to do that. The first thing that you have to understand is to establish account goals. Many companies across the social media, they understood like the importance of goals. You need to understand these kind of questions and say, well, what are you using AdWords for? Lead generation, e-commerce, brand building, you need to understand what do you want to achieve in order to start your Google AdWords campaign. After that, you need to conduct a keyword research. This is one of the critical and most important things because you have to understand what is the biggest keyword used across the internet and what are the other ones that people don't use it. So you have to take advantage and use the keywords necessary for your campaign. You can Google it and find free keywords research on internet. After that, you need to understand how to structure your account. You will need to understand that to create a Google ad campaign, you need to, first of all, create an account. Second of all, you need to create a name for the ad campaign, ad groups, keywords, ad text, and landing pages. In this tutorial, or in this presentation, I'm going to show you how to start an ad campaign, and you will identify when it's an ad campaign and when it's an ad group. Then, this is one of the most important things because everyone can just go and Google it and find ads. Everyone can create one, but you need to write a killer ad. In other words, you have to create a really good ad word so people can know what are you going to do. So now let's go about the Google Ads. The first thing that you need to do is type in Google and create a Google account in Google AdWords. And then after that, it will ask you for like some requirements to sing it in, and that will be all. After you create your AdWords account, you will click on New Campaign. So you click on it, and then it will take you to this page. You got a lot of options: sales, potential clients, website traffic, and too many things. For this example, let's go to use sales, and then click on Continue. After that, you will have this. You scroll down and you like websites visit. If you want, you can put your own website. If obviously you want to set a campaign for your website. Then after that, just click on Continue. Then you will have this. And this is the first thing you need to understand. You need to organize the name of the campaign. For this example, I use the word example. So my campaign is called example. You scroll down a little bit and you will find this information. It will ask you for your location or your language. Where do you want like this appear? I click on all the countries and territories, but you can click specifically with your ubication or location. Language, Spanish, because it's my native language. Budget, how much money do you want to spend? Here I use an example to use only $1. It doesn't allow you to put Mexican pesos, so that's the reason for I use US dollars. This is just an example. Don't worry, it's pretty simple. And after you do this, you don't need to move more. Just go bottom and click and save and continue. Now, here you are. Now it's the group of ads. If you remember, we were in a group of campaign, the name of the campaign here. Now we are in the ads group in this part. And I'm going to call the same example. Now, I just Google it and I click on example .co/ and I just copy that link and I paste it here for this example. Then in products or services, I just click the word example because it will allow you to obtain keywords. After that, you click on example, it will ask you to obtain keywords. So you click and you will have these examples. I invite you and I recommend you to go and Google it, all these keywords and identify which one are the best. After that, after you say, okay, I'm done, well, let's go with the next thing. Now you will have this. If you can see here, it will ask you for the URL visible, the example. So you're going to write it down again. And this is what is going to appear here. Title 1, Title 2, Title 3, Description 1, Description 2. And this is, and it here help you how to create your ad. After that, I click on the link of examples.co slash. I use these words fácil and rápido means easy and fast. Examples, instant examples, find them, goodbye distress. And all of this will appear here. Find them, example, and you need to make sure that you are adding all of this information. Then, if you scroll bottom down, you will find the descriptions. It's pretty important to write it down. Descriptions, easy examples. Like never has been easy to find an example. Instant examples for all works or all the different jobs. And after you do this, you will have this example of AdWord. And this is how it looks. This is not the perfect example, but you can create an example in that way. After that, just click and ready. After that, if everything is okay, it will take you to this landing page. But in case that you don't, it will say like, okay, you got an error, so please fix it, and because you cannot continue. It say when it's going to start, the budget, the strategy, your location, language, and what is the campaign objective. After that, just click on post. And guess what? That is how you can set on campaign. Here you have an example, and it say like habilitate, and it say like it's apto, and you have here an example. If you are just creating an example, it's not necessary and be worried about how much money do I'm going to pay. No, just click in this button, habilitada, and you will click on it, and it will give you like to disabilitate, and then that will be all. So in other words, this is how you can create ad campaign on Google AdWords. I hope you can understand. And the most important thing, why does campaigns have to use Google AdWords? Well, we understand that organic AdWords, organic campaign can help you, but you also would like to increase faster using Google AdWords. So go with a specialist and he will help you to understand how Google AdWords can help. But honestly, all of this campaign, all of this process, too many companies are using. So if you want to know how you can increase your sales, your engagement, your awareness of the brand, use Google AdWords, and it will place in a text, in a display network, whatever you need to do in order to increase the potential of your sales. My name is Nefi Galindo, and this was a tutorial of Google AdWords.